From divine Sister the light Elaine Marie Rose. The shift now unfolding across humanity can be seen as a transition in the very architecture through which reality is generated. For much of human history, creation emerged through resistance, through polarity, friction, separation, and the tension between opposites. The old paradigm relied upon contrast to produce movement, positive and negative, masculine and feminine, fear and desire, survival and struggle. Reality was shaped through interference patterns within consciousness itself. But as collective coherence increases, a different mode of creation begins to emerge, one no longer sustained by distortion, but by resonance. In this new field, our understanding of what we call love is not understood as an emotion, but as the fundamental organizing principle of creation, the intrinsic impulse within life to move toward greater harmony, integration, and unity. Divine love is like the atmospheric glue that holds creation together. As our own fields organize into higher states of stability architecture, this strengthens the reinforcement within the planetary field and grids. As this unfolds, distortion loses its ability to hide itself by mimicking resonance. It can no longer remain stabilized. Fear, exploitation, manipulation, and systems built upon survival fragmentation begin to reveal themselves and collapse, because incoherence cannot sustain itself within a sufficiently ordered field. Just as radio static disappears when a signal becomes clear enough, the noise of separation weakens as humanity aligns with a higher state of remembrance. In this emerging reality, the human heart leads as the primary interface of creation. The heart is the convergence point where intention, emotion, consciousness, and energetic coherence unify into a singular signal. What manifests from this space carries far greater creative potency because it is no longer internally divided. Remember, a house divided cannot stand. And so we will begin to see the house of cards and the old distortion reality fall into obsolescence, as it can no longer be sustained in the new signal field that is rapidly emerging. Creation becomes less about forcing outcome and more about alignment, less about domination and more about harmonic participation with the larger intelligence of life itself. This is the deeper meaning behind the idea of creating through the flow of the river of life. Resistance as interference is released. 144 flowing in. We let go and trust because we know we are creating our true heart's desire as part of the divine will and plan. We cannot be separate from this plan when in alignment. As our consciousness shifts into higher octaves, reality is no longer experienced as a hostile environment requiring struggle to survive, but as a living field responding directly to our aligned intention. As we wake up from the misperceptual dream of separation from creation, we perceive and remember that we are the active circuitry within it. We are the creators of it. The new earth is not simply another world waiting elsewhere. It is a threshold state of resonance in which the collective field becomes coherent enough that unity, transparency, and creative harmony become the natural conditions through which reality organizes itself. Blessed be from ElaineMarieRose.com.